Hey guys, it is Tuesday, May 12th, and we're going to go ahead and do our phonics for this week. We last week learned about suffixes, and that suffixes go at the end of the words. Well, the ones we learned about last week were consonant suffixes because each of the suffixes begin with a consonant. So this week we are going to be practicing with vowel suffixes. And if you look, each of these suffixes begins with a vowel. And remember why we also use as a vowel when it's at the end of the word, okay? So there's a lot of them. So I made a little cheat sheet, okay, that when I pause, well, actually, we're just going to do this whole one together today. But so the suffix es at the end of the word can mean more than one, or it can change the verb tenses. So if we are talking about a beach, it could be more than, if we say beaches, we could be more than one beach, or it can change the verb tenses. So instead of saying he is watching a show, we can say he watches the show, okay? ing, we know that as one of our chunks, okay? And that changes the verb tense to mean that it is happening right now. So if we say, we could say, somebody might walk, but right now he is walking. That means ing means it's happening right now. Er, as we learned in some of our morning work, can either mean more than or one who does something. So if somebody is taller or shorter, they are more tall or more short than somebody else. Or if you think about a teacher, it is one who teaches, okay? If you put er at the end of something, it can be kind of like a job that somebody does. Est means the most, okay? So that's when we're comparing more than two things, and whichever one has the est on it means it's the most. So if we have tallest, it is the most tall, okay? Ous at the end of a word means having the quality of or being full of, okay? So if somebody is joyous, it means that they are full of joy, okay? If somebody is nervous, having the quality or being full of nerves, okay? The vowel suffix y can mean having the quality of or a lot of, okay? So if it is cloudy, it is having the quality or there are a lot of clouds, okay? If somebody is, if something is silky, okay, it is having the quality of silk, meaning very soft, okay? Then we have two, able and ibble, okay? Able and ibble, and these kind of, that le flexes to the schwa a little bit, and both of them mean able to, okay? So if something is edible, ibble, it is able to be eaten, okay? And or if somebody is flexible, they're able to flex, okay? If somebody is dependable, okay, they are able to be depended on, okay? So a lot of words, and again, I will, you can have those, write them down, or even just pause the video if you need to know what those mean. So all we're gonna do over here is we are going to be underlining our vowel suffixes in the word, okay? So they did the first one for you because you're lazy. So we have researcher, researcher. And remember, means one who, so one who researches, and er is our vowel suffix, okay? Then we have dependable, dependable. So that able means able to depend, okay? And this word right here is able, okay? So you are able to depend on somebody who is dependable. Okay, shouting. That means right now, we've got our ing. That means that right now someone is shouting, okay? They did not shout in the past. They are shouting right now, okay? Poisonous, poisonous, okay? So again, if we look over here, ous, or Miss PL also wrote them up at the top, although able and ibble were not on there, so you have to add those there. But the ous is the vowel suffix, okay? And remember, ous meaning having the quality of or being full of. So this, if something is poisonous, it is full of poison, okay? Now, thickest, thickest, this is one that we talked about in our morning work, that est, okay? And that means when you're comparing a group of things, thickest is the one that is most of all, okay? Or the most thick. grumpy, grumpy. That Y can mean having the quality of or a lot of. So somebody has a lot of grump if they're grumpy, or they're acting in a grumpy way. Okay? If we come up here, a gardener, we have that Remember, can mean one who gardens, in this case, one who gardens. Okay? Flexible, ibble. There is our ibble, and that means that, remember, ibble and able both mean able to. So somebody who is flexible is able to flex, able to stretch a lot, okay? Scratches. We've got that ES. Now, kind of just like S, ES is another suffix that we can add that can mean more than one. So, or it can also change the verb tense. So you might have 5 scratches on your arms from a raspberry bush, or you could say that the cat scratches behind his ear with his paw, okay? Then next we've got a painter. Well, we get that at the end. And remember, means one who, so one who paints, okay? Here, is not comparing two things, but here it is saying that it is one who paints. Chewy. Remember, this Y can be a vowel suffix all on its own and means having the quality of or a lot of. So having the quality of being able to chew when something is chewy, okay? And then we've got stackable. Remember, it says the word able right at the end, although we pronounce it ibble in this one, okay? So if something is stackable, it is able to be stacked, okay? So we'll go ahead, we'll read those words up here one more time together, and then you can practice reading them down here for our vowel suffixes. So we have researcher, dependable, shouting, poisonous, thickest, grumpy, gardener, flexible, scratches, painter, chewy, stackable. Okay, so go ahead, practice reading those down here on your own, and we'll do some more practice with these vowel suffixes throughout the week. Awesome job, everyone.